Genevieve over here at Bergstrom Lexus, and right behind me I have a 2015 RC-F. My guest Chuck is considering purchasing this car, and I know sometimes when we keep emailing, it's sort of easy to forget what we're actually talking about here, and it's a really, really awesome car that we're talking about. So here it is. So just wanted to remind you that this is the 2015 RC-F. So it's got the LED lights, the chrome wrapped grille, of course the F-Sport grille as well, the triple beam headlights, upgraded wheels, obviously F-Sport badging. It also has a little bit different look than the RC350, these vents that are built in here on the side, and they actually are functional. Then moving to the back, still LED lighting in the back as well. RC-F badging, the quad exhaust. And that is also functional, that is not just for looks. The roof of the vehicle is the carbon fiber roof. And I'm just gonna go around to the front one more time because I really, really like the front of this car a lot. Yep. All right, so now going inside the car. So I mentioned before, this is the red outside, black outside with the red leather interior. And the red is more of like a two-tone, black and red kind of throughout the car. Floor is black, most of the door is black, some red leather parts, and then red leather, red stitching. This is actually like a black suede that's right here with red stitching in it. And then this is like a harder leather with black stitching in it here as well. Also, the carbon fiber looks inside the car too. They don't have the wood trim in the RC-F. A lot of the same kind of features that most of the Lexus cars have: memory seating, power side view mirrors, unlock and lock, power unlock and lock, one touch open close for your windows. These are your sport pedals. It also has a lot of the same kind of features too that even the SUVs have, with the additional windshield de-icer for the edges of the windshield and your windshield wipers. This is a separate button inside the car that lifts the rear spoiler that's on the vehicle. It's actually kind of folded in to the trunk right now. But this part right here actually pops up. You can actually see it has this carbon fiber on it as well. So that pops up when the car goes over a certain speed. You can actually set that speed. But this is just if you just manually wanted to push it up while you're driving around, or just even while it's parked, just to make it look really awesome. Blind spot monitors, and those are little lights that will light up right there in your side view mirrors when someone's driving in the blind spot. And then parking sensors for the car as well. And then you have all of the same kind of things in it that you do like in all the sedans as well, like auto mode for your headlights. Your windshield wipers are over here. They also have an auto mode for that as well. You just push this little button here at the end and it lights up green right there, so you have auto mode for your wipers as well. Same kind of cruise control that's in all the cars. Then on the left side of the steering wheel are commands for your radio, CD player, Bluetooth. Right here, voice commands for the car. This little button right here changes some information in front of you, how many more miles you can go on the tank of gas you have, miles per gallon, some information about the nav, your radio, so it just kind of toggles through all of this. There's also a button here that you can push that will access different screens, all right here on the steering wheel. And then you also have the pre-collision system and the radar cruise control, and that is how you adjust it with this part here. So this car really has a lot of the features that even like the loaded LS460, like the loaded sedan, has as well. You have the navigation system, of course, backup camera. The navigation is controlled by this little mouse pad right here. You just kind of move your finger around on it and tap on it when you want to do things here on the screen. You have heated seats and air-conditioned seats. This car also has a heated steering wheel. So just like I said, it's a lot of the same kind of features that are in our luxury sedans that are smashed into this little sports car. You also have an adjustable transmission for the car. If you turn it to the left, it puts it in an eco mode. Don't know why you'd want to drive this car in eco mode, but you can. Push it back in the middle and it puts it in a normal mode. Turn it once and it puts the car in a sport mode, and actually it changes right over here to let you know what mode you're in. So when it's in the sport mode, what the sport mode does is just adjust the transmission, shifts it at a higher RPM to give you a little snappier response and quicker pickup and acceleration. When you're in the Sport Plus mode, that adjusts the suspension of the vehicle. It also does the same thing with the transmission, and it also tightens the steering of the vehicle. So the Sport Mode Plus does a little bit more than just the Sport Mode. You still have all the same kind of safety features too. The SOS button, you know, these interior lights, we just touch them just like this. Little analog clock. And then you can kind of see the seats here. They have it's like more of a racing seat in this vehicle. They have these side bolsters that stick out really far and kind of hug you into the seat. All this really awesome stitching and everything too. It is, yep, just a two-door, or is it a two, well, not a two-door. Well, it is a two-door, but a four-seater. You can really only sit 2 people in the back. There's not actually a third seat belt in the back of the car there. So that's the RC-F. I really hope that you like it, Chuck, and I really hope that I'm sitting in your next new car. Talk to you later.